general terms, you appreciate the people around you more. The frailty and fragility of life. And it's in my regular work life, it has changed a lot. I do spend a considerable amount of time still dealing with 3407 issues. I heard the crash. I live about 3/8 of a mile from the site, and this town hall is about a mile from the scene. It was about 10:20, so in hindsight, I don't know if it was the crash or an explosion, but it's what sounded at the time like a hollow metal door slamming. I was on the couch, so I went to our front door and I opened up the door and looked outside, and I ended up looking to the west from our house, and the sky was lit up like a red and pink and orange, and I could hear people talking very loudly, not screaming or yelling, just talking loudly. I got on the phone, started calling our disaster coordinator, a few of my friends who were also first responders, to see what they had heard. After a few calls, eventually found out that there was a plane crash, and as this was going on, I was getting ready to pack it in, and so now I'm getting dressed, and I told my wife to, make sure you're with the kids, and if I need to call you, that you're ready to move. As a town, we've been through a number of situations before. A hazardous waste facility explode, the October storm. You have your flooding, other rain or snow events. You're the elected official. You are the leader of the town. They need you to be there for them. They need you to have that steady hand on the wheel, the tiller, the rudder, whatever ship of state analogy you want to use, and that you can handle the situation, and that helps them. So the last thing you need are a lot of people running around adding further panic. You set the right tone. It started out from the person who got the call over in Amherst on the Amherst Fire Control, calling out the tones and which departments need to respond, to Dave Case as the chief on the scene, Dave Bissonette as our disaster coordinator, and then everybody else who spoke. It just all, you came together, you had a plan of action, and you worked it the best that you could. It will always be part of the town. I mean, we're the oldest town in Erie County, established in 1808 to celebrate the bicentennial. And we still talk about the burning of the city of Buffalo, where everybody came out to Clarence, set up the newspaper at Harris Hill, and published one of the Buffalo newspapers out of it. So it's a larger scale event that's part of the collective conscience of the town. The impact on others who did not lose someone may fade as time goes on. Obviously, for the families and their loved ones, it's there, and it's going to be there. But it will forever be part of the town's fabric.